2019. I hope everybody's doing great and enjoying the cooler weather. Let me give you a recap of this week's FLW Potomac Costa. We've seen everything, and we've had just suppressive heat leading up to the tournament. In fact, one day of practice, it got to 97 with no wind, and it actually made me sick. Anyway, moving on to the tournament, the first day was stifling hot, bright sunshine. I drank every Gatorade and water and everything I could get my hands on all day, and I caught 4 bass. I was one short of my limit. It was a challenging day. I will have to admit that my 3 primary spots were covered with tournament boats, and I know you have to deal with that. Moving on to the second day, which was Friday, it started out again kind of muggy and about 74, but that rapidly changed. A huge front came in, the temperatures dropped to the 60s, high north winds made the river just really rough, and on top of that, with those temperatures dropping into the 60s, it started to pour down rain. So just incredible changes, and you had to adapt in the tournament. And I wanted to share with you a Mike's tackle box. You know, moving on from the recap now, I'm going to climb up in the boat, and I want to share something with you that actually enabled me to make the money cut. I finished 27th. I'm happy with my finish. I really wanted a top 10. I was about one good fish from making the top 10, but the weight's very tight. But all in all, a good comeback yesterday in some really rough, windy, rainy conditions. So let's climb on board, folks. Now, I'm not going to sit down because my boat is still full of water, so I hope this works out. Oh, look at that mist. Ew! You can see, look at all the waters. Man, unbelievable. Okay, here we go. And I do want to tell everyone, I caught every bass in my tournament on a Gary Yamamoto Senko. And here's my pros pointer. This is really key for all you that love to fish Senkos out there. Now, what I'm about to show you here, this is the 6-inch Senko. And why is this key? Well, yesterday when the wind started to howl and it got very hard to throw the 5-inch Senko, I had 5 fish in the boat. I knew I needed to get rid of one I had. I had one little peanut that was about 12.5 inches. And when conditions changed, and everybody important, I went to the 6-inch Gary Yamamoto Senko in a green, pumpkin, and black, color 297. And what happened when I went to that? I caught a 3-pounder out there, waves 2 feet high, the water getting stirred up. The tip is, go to a bigger profile bait when it gets windy, when the water's starting to get stirred up, and it's going to bring you home. And so thank you, Gary Yamamoto and Gary Yamamoto Baits, for your awesome support. And I want to thank all my fans out there and followers. We're trying to keep you entertained. We're trying to make you better. And so I just encourage everyone, subscribe, please, 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 to my Mike Hall Fishing Pro YouTube channel. I'm always going to put fun videos out there for you. I'm going to give you great fishing tips. And so, everyone, we're going to close with that. It's time to head home. God bless America.
It's the age-old dilemma, how's a girl to choose between hot country loving or a city boy blues? Girls, let's be honest, ain't much of a choice. We love them backwoods, down home country boys.